Welcome to Ohio Rail Trails, Routes, and Roads. Today I'm riding the Big Walnut Trail in Gahanna, Ohio. This is not a rail trail, but more of a city connection trail. The route goes through a handful of Gahanna's parks alongside the Big Walnut Creek. The trail has many connectors to neighborhoods, parks, and Creekside, Gahanna's downtown area. A direct out and back could be as little as 8 miles or as long as 11 miles riding through the neighborhoods. Leaving the southernmost part of this trail on the corner of Cliffview and Rocky Fork Drive, there is only on-street parking, but once you enter the path, it quickly enters into the woods and crosses the Big Walnut Creek. After the boardwalk, there is a small hill that leads to the Gahanna Golf Course parking lot. Ride through the lot and head to the first tee, with a tight left turn to stay on the trail. As you reach the end of the golf course, be sure to turn right between the golf course and the soccer field. The trail can continue straight, but will lead to road riding. Eventually, the trail moves away from the golf course and back across the Big Walnut Creek. The trail heads to the top of the hill into the intersection of Cherry Bottom and Johnstown Road. There, when you cross the street, you should ride on the road for a few hundred feet to the first neighborhood entrance where the paved trail picks back up. After crossing the road, it's just a short distance before turning into a neighborhood. Both turns, crossing the road and into the neighborhood, are marked by bike road signs and are easily missed if you haven't ridden here before. There are not directional or bike path signs here marking the way. Turn left before you go up this hill. You will definitely know when you get there. The hill is very steep. If you go left, it wraps around a cell tower and ends up on the other side of this hill. Stay to the left as you approach the ball fields and to the left as you leave the park as well. As you approach Morris Road, there really isn't anything to do other than turn around. Morris Road doesn't offer a bike lane and is very busy. I went around the cell tower on the return trip, making it a much easier route. Turning right and going over the bridge brings in a few other neighborhoods, a 15-mile-an-hour roadway that runs along the creek, some small hills, and it extends the ride, and I think makes it an even better route. This 15-mile-an-hour road was probably my favorite part of this route. It's about a half mile, shaded, and not very heavily traveled. Once you ride past McCorkle Park, you will be back at the golf course. Once you pass the first tee, you can climb the hill to the parking lot or go straight to Creekside where you will find several restaurants on Mill Street and an ice cream shop. After leaving Creekside, you will be back on the boardwalk, and then the trail headed back to the start. I hope to see you out on one of Ohio's rail trails, routes, and roads.